All right, let me tell you something, America. When we talk about the NBA, we talk about stars, superstars, and those carving out a legacy. And right now, on my radar, on your radar, should be one Aaron Nesmith. Drafted by the Celtics, now making noise with the Pacers, he's not just good. He's a rising force. We're looking at someone with legendary potential. It's not just about the box score. It's about the heart, the grit, the will he brings every night. So buckle up because class is in session, and we're talking about the legendary qualities of Aaron Nesmith. He's a menace! Let's talk about something that gets me fired up. That defensive tenacity, that junkyard dog mentality. Aaron Nesmith is a defensive menace. He embraces defense. He relishes locking down the best scorer. You see it in his eyes, his stance, his effort. This is a full-time commitment. In today's NBA, that dedication is gold. You can't teach that hunger. Aaron Nesmith has it in spades. He's got that 94 feet attitude. He's got that you are not scoring on me mindset. He fights through screens like his life depends on it. He contests shots with ferocity. He's not afraid to get physical. This isn't just about skill. It's about will. It's about a burning desire to be the best defender. Coaches notice that. Teammates respect that. Opponents fear that. It elevates the entire team. It sets a tone. We are here to compete, to battle. Aaron Nesmith is that tone setter. He makes everyone better. Now let's transition because being a legend isn't just about one facet of the game. It's about the total package. And part of that package for Aaron Nesmith is his uncanny ability to be the ultimate glue guy. What do I mean by glue guy? I mean, he's the player who does all the little things, the unsung heroics, that don't always show up in the traditional box score but are absolutely critical to a team's success. He's the mortar between the bricks, holding everything together, making the entire structure stronger. He makes his teammates better, plain and simple. Think about it. Every great team, every championship contender has that player. The one who sacrifices personal glory for the good of the team. The one who makes the extra pass, who sets the hard screen, who communicates on defense, who brings energy even when he's not scoring. Aaron Nesmith embodies that spirit. He understands his role, whatever it may be on any given night, and he executes it to perfection. He's not out there hunting for his own shots at the expense of team flow. He's looking to make the right basketball play every single time. That's maturity, that's basketball IQ, and that's leadership by example. You see him out there, constantly moving without the ball, creating space for his teammates. You see him crashing the offensive glass, trying to get those extra possessions that can be the difference between winning and losing. He's not afraid to do the dirty work, the thankless jobs that are essential for victory. He's the kind of player who, when he's on the floor, just makes the offense run smoother, makes the defense tighter. He connects plays, he bridges gaps, he's the conduit through which good team basketball flows. He ain't scared of the moment. All right, let's talk about something that separates the good players from the great players, the stars from the superstars. I'm talking about the clutch gene. I'm talking about having ice in your veins when the pressure is at its absolute peak. And let me tell you, Aaron Nesmith is showing more and more that he possesses that coveted clutch gene. He's not afraid of the big moment. In fact, I dare say he welcomes it. He wants the ball in his hands when the game is on the line. That's not arrogance, that's confidence, that's belief in his abilities. We've seen it, haven't we? The game is tight, the clock is winding down, the crowd is on its feet. And who steps up to take and make a big shot? Who comes through with a critical defensive stop in the waning seconds? Increasingly, that man is Aaron Nesmith. He doesn't shrink from the spotlight. He seems to thrive in it. He has a calmness about him, a composure that belies his years when the stakes are at their highest. That's not something you can teach in a film session or a practice drill. That's an innate quality, a mental fortitude that is reserved for a select few. Think about the pressure these young men are under. Millions of people watching, the hopes of a city resting on their shoulders. Many players, talented players, falter in those moments. The ball feels heavier, the rim looks smaller. But for guys like Nesmith, it's just another opportunity to prove themselves, to deliver for their team. He has that look in his eye, that steely determination that says, "Give me the rock. I got this." Chapter 4. An elite motor that just won't quit. He outworks everybody. Let me ask you something. What's one quality that every single legendary player, regardless of their specific skill set, possesses? I'll tell you what it is. An elite motor, an engine that just does not quit. Aaron Nesmith has a motor that is revving in the red zone from the opening tip to the final buzzer. He plays with a level of energy and hustle that is simply breathtaking to watch. He outworks, outruns, and outhustles his opponents on a consistent basis. It's inspiring, it's infectious, and it's a massive part of what makes him so effective. You see him flying around the court, a blur of motion. He's crashing the boards on both ends. He's running the floor in transition. He's diving for loose balls. He's constantly moving on offense to get open. There is no off switch for Aaron Nesmith. He only knows one speed, full throttle. And in a long, grueling 82-game season plus playoffs, that kind of relentless energy is an incredible asset. It wears down opponents. It creates extra possessions. It sparks momentum swings. It's the kind of effort that can change the complexion of a game. This isn't just about being athletic. It's about a mindset. It's about a commitment to giving maximum effort on every single play, regardless of the score, regardless of the situation. Nesmith embodies that work ethic. He understands that talent alone isn't enough. You have to combine it with an unwavering desire to compete and to win every little battle within the larger war of the game. He's not taking plays off. He's not conserving energy. He's leaving it all out there on the floor every single night. That's the sign of a true professional, a true competitor. Chapter 5. The Bounce Back King, a story of resilience. Now let's talk about something that truly defines character, not just in sports, but in life. I'm talking about resilience, the ability to get knocked down, to face adversity, to hear the doubters, and to come back stronger. Aaron Nesmith's journey in the NBA is already a testament to that bounce-back ability. This isn't just a story of talent, it's a story of perseverance, of overcoming obstacles, and of proving people wrong. And that, my friends, is the stuff of legends. Remember, this young man was a lottery pick by the Boston Celtics. High expectations, a bright future envisioned. But sometimes things don't go exactly as planned. Playing time can be inconsistent, roles can be undefined, and the pressure to perform immediately can be immense, especially for a storied franchise like Boston. It would have been easy for a young player to get discouraged, to lose confidence, to let the narrative be written for him. But not Aaron Nesmith. Oh no. He used that experience as fuel. He didn't pout. He didn't complain. He went to work. He honed his craft. He stayed ready. And when the opportunity came, via a trade to the Indiana Pacers, he seized it with both hands. He saw it not as a step back, but as a fresh start, a chance to redefine himself and showcase the player he knew he could be. That takes incredible mental fortitude. Chapter 6. A versatile weapon on both ends of the floor. Aaron Nesmith is a truly versatile weapon, impacting both offense and defense. He's not just a shooter, he's developing a well-rounded game. He can knock down threes, create shots, and finish through contact. On defense, he's a dog, making him a complete player. Chapter 7. Why the fans ride or die for Nesmith, a true cult favorite. Finally, let's talk about something that you can't quantify with stats, something that you can't teach in practice, but something that is absolutely essential for building a legendary aura. I'm talking about the connection with the fans. And let me tell you, Aaron Nesmith is rapidly becoming a cult fan favorite, not just in Indiana, but for anyone who appreciates hard-nosed, passionate basketball. There's a reason why fans ride or die for this young man, and it goes beyond just his on-court production. It's about how he plays the game. Fans, especially die-hard basketball fans, appreciate effort. They appreciate hustle. They appreciate a player who leaves it all out on the floor, who plays with a visible passion for the game and for his team. Aaron Nesmith embodies all of those qualities. When fans watch him play, they see a reflection of their own desire, their own commitment. They see a guy who's giving 110% every single second he's on that court. And that resonates deeply. It's authentic, it's real, and fans can spot a phony a mile away. Nesmith is the genuine article. He plays with a certain fire, a certain intensity, that is infectious. It gets the crowd involved. A diving save, a tough defensive stop, a timely three-pointer followed by an emphatic celebration. These are the kinds of plays that ignite a fan base, that make them feel connected to the player and to the team. Nesmith provides those moments in abundance. He's not a flashy, look-at-me type of player, but his energy and his commitment are impossible to ignore. The legend of Aaron Nesmith is just beginning to be written. So there you have it, folks. 7, count 'em, 7. Undeniable reasons why Aaron Nesmith isn't just a good young player, but why he is actively forging a legendary path right before our very eyes. We're talking about a defensive dog, an ultimate glue guy, a clutch performer, an elite motor, a bounce-back king, a versatile weapon, and a cult fan favorite. Are you serious? If that doesn't scream special, then I don't know what does. This young man embodies the heart, the hustle, and the burgeoning skill set of someone destined for greatness in the National Basketball Association. Mark my words, what we are witnessing from Aaron Nesmith is not a flash in the pan. This is sustained excellence, built on a foundation of hard work, resilience, and an unyielding competitive spirit. The Indiana Pacers have themselves a gem, a cornerstone player who impacts winning in ways that go far beyond the traditional statistics. He's the kind of player that championship-caliber teams are built around, not necessarily always the number one option, but an absolutely indispensable piece of the puzzle. His trajectory is pointing straight up, and it's a beautiful thing to behold for any true basketball aficionado. So I implore you, I urge you, keep your eyes on Aaron Nesmith, watch his games, appreciate the nuances of his contributions. Understand that you are watching the early chapters of what could be an incredible, storied career. The legend of Aaron Nesmith is still being written, but the early drafts are looking mighty, mighty impressive. This young man has it, and the NBA is better for it. Don't be late to the party. Recognize the greatness that is unfolding. This is Hor Salem, and that's the straight, unadulterated truth about Aaron Nesmith.